Thank you, council member, and I want to thank you personally. You reached out to me just within hours of this tragedy, and you said people in this community are hurting. People are hurting because this has happened before. And I want everyone to understand this. There's no place on earth that's been put through as much hell as Haiti. And it's not right and it's not fair. There's such a good people, such a hard-working people, people who mean so much to this city that we feel so close to, people who are part of us have gone through so much. Not just this earthquake, but the one before that. And a coup d'etat. Pain, wrapped in pain, wrapped in pain. It is so much to possibly imagine. But we need to be there for the Haitian people. And we also have to understand how much people here, because we feel that closeness. So many people here are hurting. So Councilmember Farrah Lewis reached out and said, we need mental health support right here in Brooklyn. Because imagine a person who went through this before, who lost a loved one, or went through those days not knowing if someone was alive or dead, who was part of their heart, part of their life, and now they're going through it again. So we're providing that support. I want you to know that we're making sure that mental health support is available in the community, and we'll do it as long as it takes. We have a site staffed by the Department of Health and Hospitals, Haitian American Council Training Center here in Brooklyn, and at the Evangelical Crusade Christian Church. And we'll get the help where people need it. Because on top of everything else, the one thing people should not have to worry about is a lack of mental health services. We need it to be available to people. I want to remind anyone, anywhere in this city who is feeling the stress, the anxiety, the fear, needs to talk to someone in English and in multiple other languages, including Haitian Creole, can call 888-NYC-WELL. 24 hours a day, trained counselors for free, there to help you, 888-NYC-WELL. But the other thing I want to say is New Yorkers always feel solidarity and connection when one of our homelands is hurting. Because there is no New York City without the Haitian American community. It doesn't exist. The greatness of this city is bound up with this great community. During the worst crisis in the history of New York City, COVID-19, who was there? Who were so many of the essential workers and the healthcare heroes? Haitian Americans, nurses, doctors, you name it. And so we feel, all of us, connected. And so New Yorkers, compassionate, good New Yorkers, we're always there for people in need. If you want to help Haiti, there are many ways to do it. Choose what works for you. But the Mayor's Fund has immediately set up the capacity to aid Haiti. You can go to nyc.gov/fund, donate anything you choose to, and we will provide the help to Haiti. We're going to have to be there again throughout this whole crisis for Haiti. And one thing we've learned, you cannot forget people after the crisis is over. When the immediate crisis is past, families are still hurting. The family crisis, the human crisis continues. So we're going to stay always connected to our Haitian brothers and sisters. And everyone, last thing I'll say, New York City gave a lesson to the world in resiliency and strength during COVID-19. Every single one of you showed people what it looks like to stand strong even in the pain. There's no one on earth who has shown us more than the Haitian people. I pray that this is the last time Haiti ever goes through anything like this. But we know the strength of the Haitian people. It is legendary. Let's be there for them. Let them know they are never alone. Haiti is never alone. New York City is always with you. Thank you, everyone.